Stephen Fincher is here. You can visit online, StephenFincher.com. It's StephenFincher.com. StephenFincher.com. Stephen from Frog Jump, Tennessee, working on his farm, and then some gentlemen showed up. They said, well, you're the guy to replace John Tanner. So from that point, and that's, how long ago was that, Steve?
That was last July.
Last July, so less than a year later, here you said.
Yeah.
And Stephen, we got to pull make your calls. We're going to give you plenty of time. Stephen said, hey, look, I'm here. I'll take the calls. A lot of talk about subsidies. Reading the commercial appeal, and just hearing talk on the street, I'd like to give you a chance to set the record straight. I've heard 2 million, I've heard 3.2 million, I've heard 3.4 million. The Jackson Sun and the commercial appeal ran articles on the front page. They claimed you've received 3.2 million in subsidies. You said that's not accurate.
No. Dan, and I want to speak clear about the farm program. As a farmer, I have participated in the farm program. It has been in place for many, many years. Does the farm program need reforming? Absolutely. Like all government programs, it has lots of fraud and waste and abuse. But I haven't had a chance to vote on it. I haven't lobbied for the farm program. And the numbers that are being used are numbers that people are getting off of a website that I think Environmental Working Group that is owned by the Tides Foundation, that is a group that is against mechanical farming. And the numbers, if people are not aware of the farm program, it is very complicated. Like many government programs, there are all sorts of ins and outs. And a lot of the numbers that are used and the numbers they use are loans that are cotton loans that are paid back every year. So, no, the numbers are not accurate, not even close to accurate. I make on an average between $50,000 and $75,000 a year net income. That's what I make. So, I'm not getting rich off of farm program payments, and it needs reforming. We need a system of free and fair trade. We compete with countries like China, India, who subsidize their farmers 75-80%, and we need a free and fair system. We have to participate in WTO, GATT treaties, so much red tape, but we need a free and fair system. We haven't had it, and I will fight to reform that. Over 70% of the farm program goes for nutrition programs and other programs, not even farm program payments. So, I want people to know that I, as a farmer, have participated in the farm program, and the voters should know that I'm going to fight for reform. We need a better system than farm subsidies, maybe tax credits, maybe so many different things that rewards success instead of participation. The system that we have now doesn't do that. But at the end of the day, the American farmer is very valuable to this country. We have the safest, most economic food system in the world. And as I say many times, I'm proud to be a farmer from Frog Jump. I'm running because of the future of my children. And this country, I feel like we're at a crossroads. Dan, I feel like that we need to get back to the Bible and the Constitution. I think if we will use those as our guides, our founders were smart enough to know that, and they did a pretty good job with it. 9 of the signers of the Declaration of Independence were farmers, and those guys risk a lot. So we just need to stand up for the principles we know will get our country back on the right track.
I agree. We need to level a playing field with these other countries, many different areas, including farming. So the 3.2 is not accurate. What's the accurate number?
On an average, I will draw between 175 and 200 a year. And on an average, my net income would be between 50 and 75. Those farm program payments go to pay diesel, fertilizer, cottonseed. I'll give you one example, Dan. And I was looking at some receipts. In 1965, I believe it was, my family sold some cotton for the same price that we sold cotton for in 2007. Now, a bag of cottonseed in 1965 was about $15 for a 50-pound bag. Now, a bag of cottonseed is $500 a bag, and we're getting the same price for it. Things have really, really gotten out of control, and we need a better system.
Well, you ain't kidding. And as these commodities go up, the working man, the wage stays stagnant. That's it. Now, what's the deal with the commercial appeal, though? I want to get to the bottom of this.
They take information, and I talked to Bart. They take information off